Hello everyone, I'm Lubomira and thank you for stopping by my channel. If this is your first visit, welcome, make yourselves at home, and I hope you check out more of my content on this channel. For those of you returning, it's always great to see you again. Now that I have you here, remember to hit those like and subscribe buttons. By selecting that little bell, you'll get notified every time I post a new video so you never miss out on any of the crafty goodness. Today I'm sharing a card I created for my husband last month for our anniversary. We've been together for 14 years and celebrated our 4-year anniversary at the end of April. Naturally, I made him a card. This is a really quick card with no coloring. Lately, I've really enjoyed making some non-coloring cards, and this is another example. Let's get into it. I created this card by dry embossing a piece of gray cardstock with a Simon Says stencil off camera. Since the stencil is larger than my panel, I fiddled around with where I wanted it and then sent it through my machine with a rubber embossing mat in between the regular plates. What this does is it adds more pressure against the paper, and since the rubber mat is squishy, it presses the paper into the grooves of the stencil, creating an embossed textured look. I wanted to show you the raised look, so I removed the stencil, but I ended up replacing it for the next step. It's easy to realign these embossed images because the stencil just pops back into place. Once I had my stencil back in place, I used some Versamark ink and applied it to the open areas of the stencil. This ink is really sticky and you don't need much for it to coat the area. Next, I removed the stencil and sprinkled some embossing powder and heat set it with my gun. This is Ranger embossing powder in bridal tinsel. This is such a pretty embossing powder that creates this rainbow effect that catches the light. I created my sentiment banners using some oldie but goodie stamps, one from Simon Says the Love Set and one from Hero Art's Everyday Sayings. I stamped each of the sentiments on black cardstock in Versamark ink and then heat embossed them with silver embossing powder. I had the coordinating die from the Simon Says Love set. I die cut 3 layers of white cardstock and 1 red layer and then stacked them, gluing them with liquid glue. To give this card a little different look, I rounded 2 corners diagonally from each other and then mounted my panel to a black mat using foam tape. I attached the word love to my card front using liquid glue and set it aside to dry under my MISTI while I applied foam tape to the back of my banners, which I had trimmed off camera. I wasn't sure where I'd place them, so it took me a minute to decide, and then I snipped off the extra I didn't need. I attached my banners to the front of my card and made sure they were straight with the help of a T-square. I added some clear drops to the front of the card as well for a little dazzle and a little shimmer pen along the love die to finish the card. And that's it. I really had fun making this card. Maybe it's because it's very sentimental. I hope you enjoyed this card. Please leave me your comments below. I love hearing from you. You can also tag me over on Instagram if you'd like to share your projects. I enjoy seeing what you're up to, and don't forget to like and subscribe if you haven't already. I hope you have a wonderful week and life treats you kindly. I'll see you next time for another creation. Take care. Bye.